Hello and welcome to World in 5.
Good day, viewers. Today we have been visiting our deaf friends all around the city center. Today I've got one of our friends here, and we are yet to ask him what he understands and what they have learned and what they want to see more happening in World in 5 program. Okay, what do you think World in 5 has helped in terms of information to the deaf people in Zimbabwe and all around the world? Okay. My main problem and my main worry is in terms of data. Most of the deaf people, they are facing challenges in buying data so that they can be able to see and watch World in 5 on Facebook. Well, thank you so much to ZTN, but my wish is for ZTN to make it easier, to make the news easier to be accessible to the deaf people. Today we are visiting all our deaf friends. Want to know information more about World in 5 program. What do you think? Okay, I think the program is very good. It helps the deaf people understand and to know how information is moving and news is moving around. World in 5 is very good for me. It helps and it brings awareness for the future and for all the deaf people in our community. And it's taking the deaf people at a higher level. And it's also bringing the deaf people together, and they are very happy. What other challenge do you think deaf people are facing in life? Well, deaf people are facing different challenges, especially with the hearing people. But with World in 5, we are happy. But we also want people to learn sign language. And we also want World in 5 to have more programs for the deaf. And also to incorporate deaf people in their programs as well. Then it's easy to spread information about what is happening, because most of the time deaf people are missing information about the things that are happening in the country and worldwide. What do you know about World in 5? World in 5, I don't know much about it. I've just heard about it only. But what I think is if ZTN could have it broadcasted on TV, it's easier. Many deaf people have challenges in internet and buying data. It's very hard for us deaf people because of financial challenges. What are other challenges faced by deaf people? Deaf people in Zimbabwe, they suffer, and life is very hard for them. My wish is for government to support the deaf people, maybe in terms of food allowances monthly, and maybe if they could also help and support the deaf in terms of rentals. Most deaf people don't work, they are not employed. Their life is based on business, and most of us are doing vending in town. Okay. What do you have to say? Maybe you want to say what? Okay. To ZTN, please, may you have more information, more dissemination of information to the deaf people, not only on Facebook. Visit the deaf people in town and talk to them. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Today we are visiting all our deaf friends in town. What do you know about World in 5? Thank you very much. I've only heard about World in 5 only, but I haven't had access to watch it on Facebook because of challenges that we face as deaf people in terms of accessing data. At times the network is very bad and I can't watch it and all my money is gone. So internet, yes, I want to buy data, but it's too expensive for me and maybe also for my deaf friends. What other challenges do you have as deaf people? Deaf people have many challenges, especially about internet. As you've asked about World In 5, I'll talk about internet. Information is hard for deaf people to access because, like I've said before, network challenges, and it seems like the hearing people are benefiting more because they have access to data and they have access to internet as well. They have access to free internet. But us as deaf people, our life is based on vending. We are always in the streets selling, so it's very hard for us to get money for data. Okay, as for me, I'm asking for government to help all the deaf people, and Minister of Information and Publicity, Minister of Labor and Social Welfare, and other different organizations, even those organizations that work in support of people with disabilities, and also to all the network providers, Net1, Telecel, Econet. If maybe they could have lower fees for data for the deaf people, I think we could access information easily. Even in terms of internet, I think it could be easy for us as deaf people to have internet and access information just like any other hearing people in Zimbabwe and all around the world. Okay, thank you so much. It was good meeting you. Thank you. I hope we meet again, and thank you to ZTN. Thank you for coming, meeting up with the deaf people in the streets. We are happy, we feel loved, and we feel valued. Thank you so much, ZTN.
Thanks for watching and happy 2022.